Well, technically it's
Okay, I think I'm ready.
but I asked for 10,000 because it was just like
single.
it just seems like an awful lot.
What are you up to?
I like change.
What are you up to?
Oh, that's just Ishla has to join.
Oh, let me find out where I am.
Oh my god, another school shooting.
Yeah, I saw that.
8 people.
Texas.
8 people killed.
The end of Republicans is we know that
This happened a while back.
it's just nailed their cards.
Okay, we're on. We're starting a little late.
Today? It happened today?
I guess so, yeah. On last night.
Today. Yeah, this morning.
Unki Joshi Metotam Riraling Shin Yempadi Sangye Shindu Mikte Uwagi Chokun Namda Shimla Juparsho Idam Guru Mandalakam Nirtayami Shudam Soki Choknam La Chamshu Vardu Dani Kyasuchi Daki Chunyen Ki Pe Sunam Ki Chola Penshir Sangye Druparsho Shudam Soki Choknam La Chamshu Vardu Dani Kyasuchi Daki Chunyen Ki Pe Sunam Ki Chola Penshir Sangye Druparsho Shudam Soki Choknam La Jamshu Vardu Daki Kyasuchi Daki Chunyen Ki Pe Sunam Ki Chola Penshir Sangye Druparsho Smoky Doki. All right then, Vinaya. Napa.
Fifth.
Please read.
Napa gelong pa me dong pa che pa la ni
Good.
gelong me dong pa dong gelong pe dong pa.
Okay, good. That's the jet lag. You can do it for a couple hours and then. So we're on the 5th category of vows, which is full monks' vows and full nuns' vows. What were the categories before that?
1 day.
1 day,
Layman's
layman's lifetime.
and woman lifetime. Woman.
They go together.
Novice.
Novice monk,
Intermediate.
intermediate nun, and now we're on the full monks and nuns together. Okay, it's 5th set of vows. So don't forget, pa means here it means male, and ma means female. So gelong, we usually think of gelong as a monk, but technically it's just a fully ordained person, and then you're either a gelong ma or a gelong pa. You're a male fully ordained person, or you're a female fully ordained person. So gelong doesn't just refer to monks. It's we call it male.
Gender neutral.
It is general. It was supposed to be, but it got messed up. Buddhism in general got hijacked by males. So.
Oh, really?
So surprised.
Sorry. But it's changing. Okay. Pame Domba Chepa. I'm going to. This is ship up.
Past tense.
Well, kind of another tense. Anyway, let's say future. I'm going to explain the vows of a full monk and nun in 2 parts. Guess what? Gelong Ma and Gelong Pa. Okay. All right. First, I'll do the nuns, and then I'll do the monks. Okay. So first, we're going to have Sikidun and then the Chidun. Sikidun means I'll tell you what the words mean in what? In Jetson Kappa's root text.
Okay.
The ocean of vowed morality. Duan Yingbo Gyatso. The essence of the ocean of vowed morality. Okay? Who's commenting? Gail Kimball. Right? Your author is Gail Kimball. So he's going to tell you what the words mean in Jetson Kappa's root text. And then he's going to talk about the general meaning of it. Okay? So first I'm going to do the word by word. And then we'll talk more generally about monks, full monks and full nuns. Okay? Pamge Lama Nishi Dan Bangwei Dunje Sumju Sum Ju Bangwei Dunje Sumju Sum Dunje Bashi Gyage Chu Soso Shapa Chuji Dan Nije Gyadan Chini De Sungya Duchu Tsashi Na Bangwa Jepa Gelo Ma. Okay, very famous. We have to recite it every 2 weeks in the Sojong, in the monks and nuns Sojong. It's part of the poem, right? So there are gonna be 8 pambas.
Root down.
Feet.
There's going to be 20 plagmas.
The leftovers.
There's going to be 33 bangtung. Okay.
Yeah. Pongtungs.
There's going to be 180 tungje bashiks.
Only
Individually.
There's going to be 11 sorshaks.
Individually confessed.
And there's going to be 112 nejes,
Bad
stuff.
stuff. Bad stuff.
Yeah.
which makes
Baddies.
364 vows for nuns. 364 for a full nun. How many for a full monk?
253.
253. Yigang Gapchin Sasun Nam Bongwa Chipa Gelong. Okay. When you agree to give up these 364, you are a full nun. Okay. Now, then he splits them out. Thanks. We didn't really need that. Then guess what? There's 8 pampas. There's 22 flamas. He just puts it into prose. So I'm gonna, that's okay. Bangja mi tuncho. Then this is the only commentary he makes here. When they say to be given up, it's mi tuncho. What's that mean?
In that which is in helps.
Yeah, that which works against your vows. Okay, mitun.
Mitun.
Yeah.
Okay, works against your vows. How many? 364. When you Raptu Chewa means distinguished by a person who is set apart by honoring or agreeing to give up these 364. The person thus set apart, we call a full nun. Okay, that kind of person we call a full nun. Okay, and there are some cute. So these have weird names. These categories have weird names. Some of them are easy, some of them are not easy. And in the last few minutes, I thought, let's go look at them. Let's go look them up. Let's see if anyone gave the literal meaning of these names, of these groups. So how would you look for that in Gopher?
Pampa She.
Nice. Wow, you're hot. Look for Pampa She or Pampa Che or Pampa Ser. Okay? Why do we call it Pampa? Why do we call it defeat? Okay? So I did that and I found a nice little, I don't know how many he does, but let's see how many, okay? I'm going to Sonawa Shirab Sangbo, okay? He's unusual because what? Can anybody guess? Anybody know?
He wrote a commentary directly on the Vinaya Sutra.
He wasn't a monk?
No, that's only, he lived long before Tsongkhapa.
Oh.
He lived a couple of years before. So yesterday we had a commentary to Abhidhamma that was long before Tsongkhapa, and which is called Chimzu, Chim Jampeyang. Jampeyang from Chim area of Tibet. And now we have Sonawa's commentary on the Vinaya, which is so famous, it's called Sotik. The first part of Sonawa's name is the second half of the word for ocean. But it doesn't mean ocean commentary. It means Sonawa's commentary, Sotik. So they call it Sotik. It's about 1,000 pages, and it's good stuff. Okay, it's really good. So he was a Kagyu, So, when you're with a Kagyu and you want to say you guys are all right, you can say, we like Tsunawa. We think Tsunawa wrote a really good commentary. And probably don't even know what Tsunawa is. But when you're sitting with a Sakya, you can say, oh, we use Chimza. We use Chimjambion's commentary. We do use Sakya text. We do use Kagyu text, like 1 in 10,000, but it's okay.
He's also unusual because we've misspelled the name of his file.
I just caught that.
Where?
The explanation of the Ruhr summary.
I don't see it.
It's underlined. Word found it.
I'll fix it right.
Oh, Ruhr summary. Yeah, that's a creature in South Africa. Okay. Okay. Read this, please. Start at Da Shipa.
It's Jashapani Kampe Shet Kale Shen
Galway.
Yahweh Nipani Kampao Sheso.
Okay. Why do we call it Pamba? Okay, the first group is called Pamba. There's 8 of them for a full noun, Pamge, right? It means you have been defeated by someone else. Okay, so Pamba literally means defeated. What's the other name of Maitreya? Nipam. Ajit. Undefeated. Okay, so this Pam means defeated. You're a loser if you do it. Okay. Maybe you should call it loser vows.
Loser makers.
Okay. Okay, so anyway, you've been defeated. I think he goes a little farther into it. Now, Tsotik, Tsonawa's commentary, is famous for its interlinear notes. There are little footnotes in it. Now, when you carve footnotes in Tibetan on a piece of wood, you put dot, 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 you go down 3 lines and you put it down here. So the guys who typed this for us, they couldn't read it. I said, just put it where you want. I'll find it. Okay? Like they couldn't put it in the right place. I said, just don't stress. Type it. Send it to me. I'll worry about it. So the footnote number is not there. And a couple lines later, there's something in parentheses. And they carve it half size. When they carve it half size. So I'm just saying, let's go down here, okay? This relates to this line, okay? I'm sorry. Someday we'll do it correctly. Okay. Someday someone has to restructure these 2,000 pages. Okay. Anyway, Zita. Okay. In ancient times, the charo in Sanskrit was pronounced sa. Sa, tsa, za, raja, the king, raja. Bodhicitta. Okay, it wasn't chitta and it wasn't raja. Okay, it was sa and za. So what's zita? Jitta, right? Defeated. Jai Ram, victory. Okay, jitta. So he's going to say, by the way, the Sanskrit here is, don't talk, okay? Is the Sanskrit here, this is misspelled, chung, okay? The Sanskrit here is jitta, okay? Sanskrite. Okay, the Sanskrit here is jitta. Shen yin la, shepashin la jitta say tupate. What does jitta mean? It means tupa. Able, or this tup means beat somebody. Beat somebody, conquered somebody, okay? Shengi tupe na, because you have been defeated by someone else, we say pamba. Okay? Somebody else, your bad habits have gotten the better of you. Your mental afflictions have defeated you. So we call it defeat. Jitta. Okay? And Ajit is a common Indian name meaning undefeated, invincible. Okay, so That's the dashe. Dashe means in Tibetan means I'm going to tell you what the literal meaning of the word is. You know, why we say defeat? Well, because your bad habits have defeated you. Okay. All right. Got it? How about lakma? Okay, that's the next group, right? Here, 20 lakmas. Okay, lakma means what?
Leftover.
Leftover. So why do we call it leftover? Okay. Gendene namchele tua gendene number tua kyuki kasane. I have no idea what he's saying. Gendene number tua kyuki kasane mayeno. It must be the Sanskrit. It must be something to do with the Sanskrit. I believe it says, if you get back up, Dhamma, you're going to have to do it with the Sangha and not with lay people, not with other people.
Meaning to confess the...
Yeah, if you're going to do confession, you're going to have to do it with the... Dhamma means it's the literal explanation of the first of the four powers. What's the first of four powers called? Tengito. Yeah, the support power, which means you gotta, if you get up, you gotta push against something strong. You gotta have the Sangha behind you to lift yourself back up.
Doesn't that mean you have to confess to the whole group rather than just the one person?
Well, I would look up the Sanskrit for Sangma. Anybody want to do that? Sure. And I bet it's related to the Sanskrit for Dhamma, to get up. See, I think he's giving a Sanskrit etymology, and we don't know what it means. You see? So look up Lakma in Chandra.
See if we can get our own.
Avashishta? It's got to be some kind of shishta, right? Shishta. Now look up L-D-A-N-G. I don't know. Are they related? I guess it's a pun on the ishta. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You got a upatishta because you utishta. You see what I mean? That's all. The word for getting up and the word for leftover is just similar in Sanskrit. The pun doesn't come through in Tibetan. Okay? It's like arhat, worthy of offerings. It doesn't come through in Tibetan. Okay. All right. So anyway, what are we going to call it? Remainder. I've seen explanations where they say you've got some vowels left. Remainder. You know, you smashed your vowels, but there's a little bit left. Pamba, you smashed the whole thing. The first group, if you break it, you lose your vowels. The second group, if you break it, you still got little vowels left. So sometimes they call it left, a little bit left. Okay, there's 20 of those for nuns. So you can think of it as that way. That's not the way he wants to take it. Okay, Bangwei Tungje. You want to go through this exercise? Is that okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now the next one is called Tungje, which means makes you fall. Tungje. Okay. Tungje ki dashe pani. Go ahead. Tungje ki dashe pani. What's the literal meaning of the word? Make faller. Make you fall down. Like yesterday you tripped on the pillow?
Yeah.
That was a tungje for you. It make you fall down. Okay? So why do we call the next set of vowels we call make fall down? Tungje. Yeah, why do we call it that? Now go ahead and read. Tungje ki. First line. Da. Good. Ngen song.
wa
Door, Che
she
Be,
ne
Tung Je,
tung je she cha de chi
Ming,
ming
Che
je
Da,
da la
Tapa, Oh. Nice. This one's easy, so I like it. By the way, we should look up the two Sanskrit words. We should record them for the last one. Someone in the footnote, we should explain.
That's cool.
Upatishta and Ishishta, and they're distantly related.
Avashishta.
We'll have to choose two of them that look good in a footnote. Ideally, we should find it in the Tengyur or Kangyur and get the Sanskrit text, where someone explained them. Okay, we're using a Tibetan text, but if we found this word explanation in a book where we have the Sanskrit, we could nail it down.
You know any famous
So we're going to have to do that. Depends on her project. I don't know what's available in Sanskrit, and I don't know what we've input.
you
But
have input there?
yes we have
Oh,
Yeah.
commentaries to the Vinaya Sutra.
Vinaya.
Okay, yes, we have.
but it's not Vinaya Sutra's not going to have it. It's
Yeah,
going to
no,
be
commentaries to the
yeah
Vinaya
commentary. This one's easy. Mr. Dictionary, Ben Kramer, Ngen Song Du Tuar Che.
Sutra. They make you fall to the lower realm.
Good. They make you fall down into the lower realms. Therefore, we call them make fall down. What do you call it? Trip up? Trippers? You have to decide. It means makes you fall down.
the low range.
Yeah. And then he says, but then I want you to go farther. Chi Ming Chedat Dutat. Chi Ming Chedat Latat. This often comes in a dashi. This sentence often comes in a dashi.
That's some detail of the general meaning?
Huh?
Is that what it's saying?
By the way, here's tak used as name given.
Right.
Here's a common usage of the Madhyamika term. A name given. Apply a name.
That's generally why that name is given.
No. The chi ming is takpa to a chedat.
General word
The general name
is given.
is applied to a smaller group among the generals. What's he trying to say?
Oh, that other things make you fall down to the
Yeah, good. Every time you break your vows, it's gonna make you fall in the lower realms. But so that's true of all of these categories. We could have called all of them trippers, but we just choose the general name and put it on one group. And this is common in Buddhism. It's often done like Sukhi, calling the object of the eye consciousness Suk, is Chi Ming Che Doctor Dat. Because really it's all physical things. You see what I mean? So it's a Buddhist concept that you're allowed to do that. Tripper applies to all breaking vow. But these are just one kind of tripper. Okay, got it? All right. He's giving us a lot of them. I don't think I've ever seen so many in one place. Okay, please start. Sosor.
So sha pa che
Chawe.
chawe. Da sheni
Uh-huh.
tung wa di la chet pa me kang to wa dang. Shet pa zo
Chapa.
shet pa zo zo che wa yin
Chawe.
yin pe na zo
so.
so.
Chapa.
Shet pa che
Chawa.
wa che wa
Chijate.
che cha de.
Okay, cool. What's a sosor shak?
So so.
What's shak?
Yeah.
Yeah, shak means to confess. Confess. One by one. Sosor. What's sosor kyo?
Somebody who has not seen it.
Yeah. I mean individual people. Pratak jana. Pratak jana. Pratak.
Individual.
Pratak. Anyway, to be confessed one by one. The next group is called to be confessed one by one. And your job as a translator is to find a sexy single word.
What
You
is
say, yeah, we don't want that thing which is to be confessed one by one. We need like tripper. We need a cool name. You see what I mean? That's what the Tibetans did. You don't want to say so shak be dra wer ja we. You know, come on. That's like uchitomnitsa. So the first word they taught me in Russian class was for teacher. Teacher, uchitomnitsa. I'm like, what? And they say, okay, you got it? I'm like, wait, that's like 12 syllables. Yeah, it means teacher. It took me like a year. Yeah, anyway. Too many syllables. I'm saying that it's got to be, you know, you got to, but it has to satisfy scholars. You can't say tripper. It's too hippie. Okay, so good luck. That's your problem. Maybe Utpala can help you. Tua dila chapa mekyang, tua dan shakpa sosor chawa yimbena. This kind of tua, okay, this kind of fall, okay, tua, which can also be called hlunga. Who's Chu Hlung?
Patanjali.
Yeah, Patanjali. Patanjali fell in the water. Chur Hlung. Sometimes he's called Chur Hlung in Tibetan. Patanjali fell in the holy water. Anjali means holy water. This is Anjali. Yeah. Anyway, Tuwa means fell down, but Hlungwa is the same. They're synonym. They're exactly the same word. Okay. Hlungwa. Dila. Chapa means try to hide your bad deeds. Don't let people know. Don't tell anybody. That's called chapa. And in the Vinaya, it's a real bad thing. You got to tell somebody. Have one friend you can really tell your stuff to, and then you won't go to the hell. I have like one friend I tell my stuff to. You know, I don't tell anybody else. Okay, chapa mekyang. Don't hide it. Don't hide it. Tuwa means to verbally to tell somebody. Tuwa means verbally to tell somebody. Get up and tell somebody. I did this yesterday. You know, I couldn't control myself. I did this yesterday. Tuwa. Shakpa means open your heart. So Tuwa and Shakpa is a little bit different. Tuwa means admit. Shakpa means to reveal. Okay? Tushin shana da dewa la of a nipper girki matu mashana dedamin giwa la soul. If I Tuwa and Shakpa, my mind will be at ease. And if I don't Tuwa and Shakpa, my mind won't be at ease. This is famous Vinaya. Okay. Shakpa so jawa yimina. So because these are things that you have to Shakpa and Tuwa individually, they are called individual Shakpas. To be confessed individually. That sounds like Chiming Cheda La Tat.
They're applying it to the specific.
I mean, everything is to be confessed. It's just the general. You know, these names are not exclusive.
Yeah.
You know, they're just descriptive. We say not exclusive, descriptive. You know, everything you should be admitting. You know, and so. Then he proves it. He quotes something. We don't have to go there. I'm not going to go there. Let's go down to here. This is the next group. Start here in the middle, please. Nietzsche. Keep going. Good. Any comments? What's nye par chepa? Badly done. Poorly done. Done bad. Did bad. Okay. Did bad. Nietzsche. And what's the explanation? Lepa mache. Wasn't done good. Therefore, Done bad. Thank you. That was really helpful. Did bad. Definition is didn't do good. Then he says chi chedak ming like that.
Again, this is a
They're all done bad.
Yeah, all the vowels are done bad. I mean, it's just a general name that we put on one group. So, okay. All right, thanks a lot.
Just to be clear.
So if they're all general names, then
Well, it kind of puts your heart at ease that you know that they have no meaning. No, because you're always thinking you're missing something.
that's true.
I thought they were all done bad. And now you have a commentary that says, you're right. They're all done bad. Oh, whew, I'm not missing anything.
Maybe
Okay.
just like to emphasize. So
Yeah. Now, there's another explanation that's helpful in conjunction with that explanation. Okay? So I'm going to take you there.
We don't.
Okay, I'm going to take you there. Hello?
No,
Where are we?
I got an old one.
No, I just added it like 2 minutes ago.
Oh, could you send it?
Sorry. All
If we're
right.
trying to follow along and take notes on it, and it's really hard to.
Who wants it?
Me.
Alison,
And Sinum.
Jimmy, okay, Allison's new text.
Yay.
And Nick's kind of a nun.
Kind of. I guess once you agree to the nun's vows.
Who agreed to the nun's vows?
Once you
I
agree not to
agree
do
to that,
those
I'm not-
things.
Yeah, I'll-
I just wanted to see you blush.
not that hard.
Okay.
Yeah, Timmy's not very
Just meditating.
These are the definitions of the different groups, and I think it helps you understand the names. I think it'll help you translate the names, okay? So how many groups of vowels we have in the nun's vows? Look, we got Pambas, Larmas, Bangdungs, Tungje Bashiks, Sorshaks, Nyeches. 6. Okay, 6 different groups. Now, how are they kind of differentiated from each other? You know, why are there 6 different groups? So I'm just adding to its commentary a little bit, okay? And this is my favorite Vinaya writer. If anyone is going to live a long life, I'll translate this with you. But it's amazing. It's the greatest. He's a brilliant Vinaya writer. Unbelievable, you know. Pension Lodur Leksang. He's not a pension lama, he's just called pension, which means big hat. And so big pandita, mahapandita. But he's amazing. So, you know, if someone's really into Vinaya, we should translate this. It's a classic. It's a very important text. It would take about 10 years. It's very hard to find his dates, and he's slightly after Tsongkhapa. Very, very difficult to find his dates. He's unknown. People are just discovering him. But he's hot. The best Vinaya text you could get. Okay. I translated a lot of it, and it was all lost by some schmuck. So anyway, I'm not talking about it. I worked hard on it for about 3 years. Okay, here we go. I probably just broke some bells. Go ahead.
Just Nietzsche.
Gelongi.
Gelongi Dong Padang Gya Wa Shepe
Shupe.
Shepe No
Moshi.
Noshi Yong Doki Tunwa Kakshi
Kanshi.
Kakshi Lak Me Tunwa Man Le Chi
Chiwe.
Chiwe
Riksu. Nebe. Doa. Pambe. Tseni. definition of a pamba, okay, and a good definition, okay. And I'm just gonna do it for you, okay, because it will take too long if we will never finish. So if we Shenzhen ladies pulling teeth.
What?
Huh?
When you say pulling teeth is go slow, an idiom in English for going slow.
What's it got to do with
Oh, it's like
When it's
it means that you
painful.
can't.
Painful and slow.
It's difficult.
Yeah, it's just hard to do.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know about that.
You gotta work with Sugang and improve your reading, okay? All right, here we go. He's good at it. Learn from him. Gelong, I think I told you that last time. Gelongi domba dan gelwa shupeng mushi yonzo ki tunwa kanshik. A mistake, right? A trip, tunwa, which is completely against all of the vows, the whole intent of the vows, okay? And it's more serious than all the groups below it, is the definition of a pamba, okay? It works against the whole system of monks. Ngushi means it's the main thing. It's like the principal act that is destructive to the monks' vows, and it's more serious than all the groups below, than the 5 groups below it. It's the definition of a pamba. Okay, guess what the definition of the other ones are?
They're below the one. It's above the
Exactly, exactly. Okay. Shibe she panda pamba yin
5
bache.
minutes.
Mushi yonzo shibe. I said anyway. They mangi lame tuwa yin bache. Chichir pamba shijai shin. By the way, he gives a little bit of an extra comment on jitta. Okay. The root negative emotions, which if you don't know, you can find it in words appendix. They beat you this way. You were the loser. Sur pam. They beat you. That's pamba. That's jitta. Okay, got it? Now it's gonna keep going like that, okay? It gets boring. It just says pamba le yang. Lighter than the pamba is tua. Tungje. You see what I mean? So I'm not even gonna bother. Okay? More serious than the one below it. Thank you. Well, what's the next definition? Heavier than the one below it, and lighter than the one above it. What's the next definition? It's all like that. It's all the same. Well, it's interesting to know. It's just 6 groups divided by how heavy, and that's all. Nothing else. And that's their definition. You know, 6. Number 1, pamba is heavy. Next one is pretty heavy. Next one's fairly heavy. Next one's kind of heavy. Okay, got it? And that's the definition. There's no other definition. Okay, nothing happens differently. Okay, got it? So now we can go. How much time we got?
3 minutes.
Let's do at least one vow. We'll feel better. Please read.
Nipa
Sorry.
chidona gelong me tunwa de na so na
Munzin.
gunzin do su zam che pala le.
He misspelled that, I suspect. Munzin means to identify, and it's not spelled that way. And he calls it 5 groups because I think he joins together 2 of them. Okay, I think the Tumjes, Tumje Bashik and Tumje. So anyway, I'm going to give you the 5 groups, and I'm going to just describe the vowels briefly. Okay, so here we go. Ready? I put in here just so you know where you are. Okay. Read, please.
Dampo pampe de zanli.
Yeah, Deitan means group. Okay. Here's the group, which is called defeat. Okay. A defeat. Okay. Number 1.
Gelong me ke
This should be Kippa. Okay.
Gelong me ke fa le pe pam padam.
Somebody tell me what it means. Link number 6.
Contact.
Yeah.
Contact.
Touching the
Drukpa Rekpa. Say Drukpa Rekpa. Now this Gelong Ma, Kepa means a man.
Oh.
Making contact with a man.
Yeah, touch a man. A nun cannot touch a man. I watched this, funny lady, what do you call it? Very well-dressed, elegant New York lady with run up to the Dalai Lama and you go like that and he goes, she tried to hug him and he was like, yeah, hi. And I was like, yeah, okay, you cannot touch a man or a woman, okay? First one for a nun, okay? The second one was difficult and I want to do it in case I die tomorrow. Go ahead, yeah. Lu kende nyawe pamba. It means a woman cannot, a nun should not lay down on her back in a man's presence because it's too suggestive. It looks sexy, or something could happen after that. So she can't go like this. A nun cannot go like this in front of a man. Okay, it's like come get me or something. It could lead to that. The commentary says that. And there's a funny story in the commentary about a nun who was getting in trouble and turned over. A demon was trying to have sex with her, trying to tempt her. And she was like this, and she just turned over. And then the demon was, shucks, and the whole thing stopped right there. So they're saying the power of not lying down with your face up in front of a man. But it means in front of a man. Around a man, you shouldn't recline. Okay, it doesn't mean sleep. Nyawa can mean sleep, but it doesn't mean that.
We're out of time.
It took me a long time to find that.
Yes, but what's the ken? The vowel
Ken means to lie down with your face up.
specifically. Okay.
Yeah. And you'll never see it anywhere else, because it's probably not a problem anywhere else. Okay. And it took me, I read a lot of commentaries and I finally figured it out. So.
Usually they translate it as sitting with a man.
No.
That's how you translate it.
No. It's very specifically
Yeah, that makes
to
it
take
easy.
that kind of a posture. Yeah.
That's because men are naughty.
Of course. It's all around men. Okay.
Sashi
Puki Joshi Metotam Rira Bingshi Ninde Gebadi Sangye Shindu Migde Uwargi Yoku Nanda Shingla Chuparsho Iram Guru Radhamana Lakamya Tayami
Gewa
Hi Keo Kon Sanam Yeshe Tsozo Shin Sanam Yeshe Ne Chung Wei Tamba Koini Tobar Sho Shimogi Dogi. You're very welcome to the next class, because I want to talk about the translator program.